is going on? Welcome into another video. Welcome to a new series on my channel. So, with all of my film criticism and things that I'm doing, I'm seeing a lot of new releases every single month. And I can do full rankings in them. So, that's what we're doing. I did this a little bit at the beginning of the year. Or no, it might have been last year, and then COVID kind of, shut everything down. But I'm going to start ranking all the new releases I see every month. And this month, we got 13 films we're talking about. I saw 13 new releases this month. Some very bad. Some that are absolutely incredible. Yeah, I don't really know, but we're going to rank them today. I am ranking all 13 new releases I saw in July from the worst to the best. I want you guys to go down below in the comments and let me know what is your favorite new release that you saw this year. A lot of really awesome films came out this month that I really enjoyed, and we're going to talk about most of them here today. So let me know down below in the comments which one is your favorite, but I think without further ado, let's just kind of get into it. Coming in at number 13 is The Forever Purge. It's a bad movie. It is just a bad movie. I've said this before, I'll say it again. When you try to get too political in movies and you try to push a political agenda, it does not work. Rarely. And in a franchise like this, where you've got the makings of an actual good horror franchise, making it overly political doesn't work. And they did that here. And they did it to the point where it was cringe. It was very cringy. The concepts make sense, but the execution is horrible. The worst writing I've seen this year. Some of the worst writing I've seen this year. You get some good suspense, but that is all situational because it's a Purge movie. You get good suspense. You have one good performance from our leading lady. That is it. That is it. I gave this a 65 out of 100. Not great. It comes at number 13. Coming in number 12 is Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Like I said in my review, the trailers showed too much. This is wasted potential. They showed too much. If they would have showed less, the twists and turns that happened in here might have actually paid off. They like legitimately might have actually paid off. But because of the trailers, those surprises were not surprises. I just hate to say it. The performances are dull as well. The writing is extremely predictable. And the entertainment value that you want to get from a movie like this just isn't there. And also, the thing I also really don't like is how unlikable our main character of Zoe is. She's just so unlikable. I don't have any emotional attachment to her. I don't care for her. There's no emotion there. Unfortunately. Because there is, again, a lot of potential here. The twists and turns in writing are actually not that bad. I was kind of sold on some of them, but again, it's wasted potential. I gave it a 71 out of 100. It comes in at number 12 on my list. Coming in at number 11 is Broken Diamonds. This is an emotional roller coaster of a film. 100% by far. Raw, real look at mental health, which I really respected. And something I did not know is that the writer of this film actually went through these things himself, personal experience. So I do really respect that. On the other hand, don't love all of the writing. Don't really love how they wrote Ben Platt's character. There's just some issues I have with it. Ben Platt's fine. Lola Kirk is brilliant in this film. She is a brilliant performance. And the emotion is there. I have a lot of respect for this film for putting forth the effort to show this mental health, show this mental illness in a real, accurate, and emotional way. I give respect for that, but in the end, it just wasn't that great, unfortunately. Still give it a 72 out of 100. Not terrible, middle of the road. Comes at number 11 on my list. Cracking into the top 10. Coming in number 10 is Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origin. Perfectly fine movie. The action's pretty cool. The little you could see of it, like I said, the shaky cam, a little bit too much. And it's very choppy. But I actually kind of enjoy Henry Golding. He's actually gives a pretty good performance in here, brings some nice emotion. It's fine. But again, in the end, the writing's not great. The story is very trope-filled. It's very choppy. There's a lot of bad dialogue. It works as an action film, but is anything further than that, I don't really see it working that well. I gave it a 74 out of 100. Again, it's middle of the road. It's not terrible, and it comes at number 10 on my list. Coming in at number 9, Space Jam: A New Legacy. I did a review on Chat Sports. Go check that out if you have not already. I've done my own review here. You can check that out as well. It's fine. It's the definition of fine. A lot of fun cameos, a nice twist on the original, killer performance from Don Cheadle. You get all of that, which are the good elements. But then in the end, LeBron's not an actor. The writing's not great. Don't love all of the plot devices that they use. It's fine. Like I said in the multiple reviews and social media things I've done, the definition of fine. I give it a 75 out of 100, literally middle of the road. I had fun with it. Comes at number 9 on my list. Coming in at number 8 is No Sudden Move, the new film by Steven Soderbergh. Was going to do a full review of this, didn't end up doing it. Just wasn't timely anymore. This is the definition of convoluted. The writing is. The story is incredibly hard to follow at times, with a lot of interweaving subplots and things moving around and characters doing different things. It's very hard to follow. The end is also extremely hard to follow. And that's like the climax where it's supposed to, really take off. And I could not follow it. Maybe that's just me being dumb. I don't know. But there is still good, though. This cast is electric. You get some amazing performances. And Steven Soderbergh gives some pretty good direction. It's a very solid project. It's got plenty of flaws. It's nowhere near perfect. I gave it a 76 out of 100. It comes in at number 8 on my list. Coming in at number 7 is Joe Bell. Career best performance from Mark Wahlberg. A heartbreaking performance from Reed Miller. The standouts of this film. The film does not hold back any punches when it comes to bullying, the really horrible things that can happen when kids are bullied. It doesn't hold back any of those punches, and for that I respect it. This is a film that everyone needs to watch at least once because it has a very important message and it sticks with it, and I really respected that for it. It can be long at times, it lingers at times. I do not think the writing is incredibly sound, but again, it's very effective at showing the horrifying truths of bullying. The performances do the job, and y'all should go see it. I gave it a 77 out of 100. It comes at number 7 on my list. Coming in at number 6, a film I just watched today, the day I'm recording this, is Stillwater. This is the best performance from Matt Damon in a long time. I'm just going to say it. This is the best performance from Matt Damon in a long time. The emotion is there, which I think we assumed would be there. But the story, though, seems pretty cut and dry from the trailers, but the twists and turns it takes, I was not expecting. See, this is what Escape Room 2 should have done. They give you the plot, you kind of know what it's about, but they didn't give away the twists and turns. I liked those. I also like the mystery of this film. This film is really a mystery film, and I really enjoyed that about it. The twists and turns kept me locked in. The runtime is over 2:15, 2 hours 15 minutes. It's long. You can feel the runtime sometimes, but the twists, turns, plot, writing, and script kept me locked in enough to believe it and be intrigued throughout. This is a nice project from Tom McCarthy. I think it's very well done. I give it an 83 out of 100. Comes at number 6 on my list. Coming at number 5 is The Tomorrow War. One of the most pleasant surprises of the summer. We have 2 of those on this list, and this is the first one. The performance from Pratt is really solid, and the writing is pretty solid as well. I really like the emotion. I like the new mythology. It's a nice twist on the sci-fi time travel / alien war genre. This is a nice twist, something that we haven't ever seen before. I really like that. The ads of this film don't do it justice. I think a lot of people have seen it by now, so I think they agree with that. They don't do it justice. It looks like just a crazy action movie with aliens. It's not. There is a lot of heart here, and I liked that. I like when there's heart in a film that there usually isn't, like the bad 80s action movies. You couple that with awesome action and horrifying monsters, and you get one of the best films of the summer so far. You really do. This is a solid film. It really is. I had a lot of fun with it. It's one of the biggest surprises of the summer. It's on Amazon. If you haven't checked it out already, go check it out. I gave it an 86 out of 100. It comes at number 5 on my list. Speaking of surprises, coming at number 4 is Jungle Cruise. And yes, 4 may be low, but I saw a lot of really good movies this year, this month. This is the surprise of the summer. The Tomorrow War was a pleasant surprise, but this is the clear knockout surprise of the summer so far. You have amazing performances. Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt have electric chemistry with each other. It's brilliant. Action, awesome unexpected emotion, the mythology, the world building is all so well done here. You get, feelings of Raiders of the Lost Ark and Pirates of the Caribbean. I really liked that. I really did. It gave me classic nostalgia vibes for like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. It's what it is. Classic action adventure done by Disney. This is Disney done right. Pure Disney magic. I really enjoyed this. You guys can go check out my full review. I gave it an 86 out of 100 as well, and it comes at number 4 on my list. Before I get into my top 3, we got some great bangers to talk about coming up. Go down in the comments. Let me know. What was your favorite movie of July that you saw? Maybe you only saw one and you really enjoyed it. Maybe you saw 13 or 14 like I did. Let me know down below in the comments. What is your favorite one that you saw in the month of July? Coming in number 3 is Black Widow. Love this film. A lot of fun. Incredible action. Very airtight writing. Still, I've let it simmer. I still think the writing here is very well done. And you get those performances. Florence Pugh, my God. If I could talk about her every day for hours, I totally would. She is brilliant, amazing at everything that she does. She can do no wrong. She's fantastic in this. The themes of family stand out here. I think that they are very, very resounding. They are great. I really liked it. I saw this movie with my family. A lot of fun. And it's a really meaningful send-off for Black Widow. Florence Pugh, again, is fantastic. The post-credit scene sets up a very interesting future for the MCU. And again, it's a really nice send-off for Black Widow. I think Scarlett Johansson's great in this. I think for what it is, it's good. I enjoyed it, and I think the consensus is that it's pretty good, which I really, really am glad that is a thing. Because with Captain Marvel, people hated it. And for this one, people are actually kind of liking it, which is great. I give it an 89 out of 100, and it comes at number 3 on my list. Speaking of badass female leads, coming at number 2 is Gunpowder Milkshake. Awesome time. It's John Wick with badass female leads. You've got the same mythology and world building like the John Wick movies, done very well. I love the set design and kind of vibe. It's like the 50s, but like modern day. I don't know how to describe it, but it's awesome. I really kind of dug it. The performances here are kick-ass. I think Karen Gillan is absolutely incredible in this movie. Like, she gives a really, really great performance in this movie. And the action is up to par with the best. It's up to par with the John Wicks. It is really good. Did drag a bit at times. Every movie drags a bit at times for me. Big stickler for pace. But that's more than made up for with awesome action set pieces, great performances, some really nice writing. It also had stakes. If you know, you know. I'm not going to spoil it, but there are stakes in this movie. I liked it. I liked that they went that route. And it's great. Give this one a 91 out of 100. It is absolutely fantastic. It's on Netflix. You have no excuse because I know you all have a Netflix account to go watch this. And it comes at number 2 on my list. Coming at number 1. Guys, we got a 5-star alert here. I've only given out 4 5 stars before this film. This is my 5th 5-star of the year, and I just crossed 100 releases this year watched. I've only given 5 5-stars. So we got a 5-star alert here, guys. That's the thing I'm going to make now. 5-star alert. The Green Knight. Did a review of it 2 days, 3 days ago, a few days ago. Go check it out if you have not already. This is the best looking film of the year. Nothing is going to top it. Best cinematography. Let's just write it in. Let's place our bets now. Brilliant direction. Brilliant cinematography. David Lowery, just brilliant direction. Just so well done. A best of career worthy performance for Dev Patel. He is incredible. And the thing I like so much about this film is it tackles this very big, grand, Arthurian fantasy tale. And while it does do that, and it captures the grandeur of knighthood and all of this, it also tackles the subtleness of humanity. It's great. It is a fantastic retelling of the classic tale. And it's just freaking beautiful. The sound design also is fantastic. I talked about that in my review. It's a very immersive experience that is going to stay in my mind for a long time. If you have an opportunity to see it, go see it. It is absolutely fantastic. I love it. And it is my favorite film that I saw in July. I gave it a 96 out of 100, 5-star alert, ladies and gentlemen. It comes at number 1 on my list. But guys, that is pretty much it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know right now, what is your favorite film of July 2021? I want to hear it. Let's talk about it. Thank you all so much. Also, if you've not already, please consider subscribing. It does mean the absolute world. All of these films that we talked about today, I did reviews for. Besides No Sudden Move, I did reviews for all of them. Go check them out. Go now. I'm telling you to go now. Because the video's over. The video's over. After this, we're leaving. Go check out my other reviews. Any of these movies, I've done full reviews of. So if you want more of my thoughts, if you want more explain on why I rated them the way I did, full reviews for all of them except for No Sudden Move. So go watch them and subscribe if you have not already. But guys, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.